Hey there, Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. December 5th, 26 days left in this year, 26 days left in this decade. Think about that, right? 2020 is coming. It's upon us. It's almost here. It'll be here before any of us know it or probably are ready for it. So the question is, have you thought about it? Have you planned for it? Have you done anything to get ready for the new decade, the new year, the new you, the business that you want? Have you sat down with a pad and paper and a pad of paper and maybe a pen um, and really mapped out what next year is going to be? What do you want your business to look like? Do you want a big team? Do you want it to be just you? Or is next year a leveraging year? Is it a maintenance year? What kind of year is it? What does it look like? Are there new programs, products, and services, right? What does it look like? It's important. And I think sometimes we as entrepreneurs just take things as they come, right? And we don't really think about and spend time with our thoughts and our vision and where we want things to go. And it doesn't have to be just us, the individual, using our vision, right? But the vision with your team, the vision with your trusted advisors, the vision with your coach and your mentor for what does it look like? The question I often ask people, and it's not a question I like asking, but it's an important one, is if we were to be here 1 year from today, so if it's December 5th, 2020, instead of December 5th, 2019, what has to happen for you to say the year was a success? This was a great year. And I am a step closer, or I am where I wanted to be at this moment. What has to happen for that, for you to have that feeling, for you to be happy, content, satisfied, grateful, joyous, whatever the right word is? 12 months from now, 365 days, actually a little 26 more days than that. What has to happen for you to be there? And in some ways it's a big question, right? In some ways it's overwhelming. And so what I often say is make a plan for the year and write it in pencil, not in pen, because pencils have erasers, right? But your pen goes to the next 90 days. So what are you doing January 2nd? I'll give you the first off. What are you doing January 2nd that will move you forward in January, February, and March? What if in those 3 months, in that 90-day period, what if you could make as much in January, February, and March as you made in the year last year? It's doable. I've done it, right? And some of you may have seen the webinar I did a few months ago on how I made $108,150 in my business in 90 days. It was great. And my point is, if I can do it, you can do it. Because while I'm, I have the advantage of longevity in my business, that just makes me old. And so maybe that's an advantage, maybe it's not, right? But here's the thing. I didn't believe I could do it when I did it. I didn't, but I had somebody who believed in me and sort of, didn't push me along the way, because I don't need to be pushed, right? I'm pretty motivated, but was there with just that belief piece. And so if you don't believe that you can do that, but you're looking for a way to do it, what if you could get close, right? What if you made half of what you made last year in the first 90 days of 2020, right? Would that be? And so does it sound big and grand and grandiose? Yeah, it does. And planning maybe isn't your thing. I get it. You're an entrepreneur, right? It's always interesting to me. Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't plan. Really? You fly by the seat of your pants, but then you're the first one who will negative talk and bad talk in your brain when you don't accomplish something that you had, right? But you didn't make a plan for it. It's sort of that whole thing, right? You need a business GPS. You need a GPS in your business, at least for the next 90 days. And so here's what I'm going to just put out, and I'm just going to throw this out. Until the end of 2019, so we have a couple weeks left here, I am going to leave my coaching fees the same. And by the way, they're the same as they were in 2018. I didn't go up, but they are going to increase in 2020. All of my programs, my group coaching, as well as my private coaching. And so if you would like to get in on a group coaching program that has one-on-one with me, And all of the Q&A calls are with me. And there's a private Facebook group with me and the group, not an associate coach, not any of that. If you want to know how to go from where you are now to 6 figures in 90 days, I've done it multiple times with clients. I've done it multiple times with myself. It can be done. I would love to talk to you about it. Just have a conversation. If you decide I'm not their person or it's not for you, that's cool, right? Totally fine. We'll walk away friends. So if you have an interest in that, in really making 2020 your year, and maybe even making the next 3 weeks something special, instead of, taking your foot off the accelerator, laying back and watching, the holiday season go by. What if your business could be sprinting on January 2nd? It can be. It absolutely can be. So if you want to have a conversation, hit me up. Either message me, send an email to info at completemarketingsystems.com, info@completemarketingsystems.com. Love to have a 15-20 minute conversation with you, see how it goes. This is not some big sales push or whatever. Let's see where you are. Let's see where you want to be. I may not be the person who can help you, and if I'm not, I'll tell you so. So it's kind of my Christmas gift to you early. 26 days left in this year. 26 days left in this decade. What are you going to do with those 26 days? And what are you going to do with the first 26 days of 2020 that will set the trend, that will set you in motion, will set the focus, set your intention for 2020? Because here's what I know. If you don't do anything different next year, if you don't do anything different in the next 26 days than you did the 26 days before, or the 26 years before, or the 26 months before, nothing's going to change. You're just going to be more frustrated. You're just going to be more of what you have now, right? And if that's a great thing, then that's a great thing. But if you're not where you want to be, if you haven't quite reached that pinnacle yet, let's have a quick conversation and just see if I can help you. And if I'm not the right person, or if it's not the right fit, that's cool. All right. So again, message me, shoot me a DM, email. I'm easy to find. Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to hearing your stories about what you accomplished in the last 26 days of the decade, what you did in the first 26 days of the first of 2020, the new decade, and what you do in the next 26 months, for all that matter. Make it a great day. I'm Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com.